All characters are fictional. Any resemblance to real people is purely coincidental. This story is in your hands. Want this to spiral into a Berlin romance, a talking cat roommate, a heist involving paintbrushes and techno DJs? Drop your ideas in the comments. Top suggestion decides the next chapter. Pick the next genre, shape Jakob's future, and don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep the chaos rolling. South, I woke up at 11:38 a.m. next to a baguette. Like, not metaphorically, an actual half-eaten baguette. In my bed, under the covers, crumbs everywhere, and butter on my glasses. Don't judge me. I'm an artist. Let me back up. My name's Jakob. I'm 27. Live in Berlin. Green eyes, dark short hair, the kind of mustache that makes people think I own books I haven't read. I wear glasses because I need to, but also because they make me look like I'm constantly contemplating the meaning of modern sculpture. I've been here 5 years, which means I'm just Berlin enough to have strong coffee opinions, but not enough to own a bike that actually works. I'm not sad, exactly. Just solo. I'm single, yes, but not like sad boy acoustic playlist single. More like I just made a full meal using only toast and imagination single. And honestly, it's kinda peaceful. Loneliness, but make it aesthetic. Anyway, that morning I woke up with no idea what day it was, butter in my hair, and zero plans. I shuffled into my kitchen, which, by the way, is equal parts coffee shrine, plant graveyard, and chaotic inspiration zone, and stared at a bag of rice like it owed me money. And then the buzzer rang. I flinched. First, because it was loud. Second, because I forgot real life existed outside my apartment. I walked over, still in socks, and hit the intercom. Hello? Delivery for Jakob. What kind of delivery? Just come down, man. Cool? Mysterious. Possibly dangerous. But sure, I'll bite. I headed downstairs, and standing there on the sidewalk was a clown. A legit, full-on clown. White face paint, red nose, polka dot shirt, and oversized clown shoes. Holding a box. A massive, glitter-covered box. Are you Jakob? Yes? Enjoy, he said, handed me the box, and waddled off like that's just something people do. I stood there, in pajamas and emotional confusion, holding this disco coffin of a box, wondering if I was still asleep. Spoiler, I wasn't. I dragged it back upstairs, nearly knocked over my coat rack/easel in the process, and opened it in the middle of my living room, expecting. Honestly, I had no expectations. And even then, I wasn't ready. Inside was a full-on pink glitter drum kit. No instructions, no note, just hot pink chaos and a giant message spray-painted on the bass drum. Bang, bang, bitches! I blinked. Once. Twice. 3 times. Nope. Still drums. So I did the only thing a logical, lonely artist would do in that moment. I dragged it to my balcony. Listen, my balcony is a vibe. It's tiny, covered in plants that are either thriving or dead. I don't know anymore. A folding chair from IKEA that gave up years ago, and a cat I never officially adopted, but who acts like he owns the lease. I set up the drums, stared at them like they were some kind of divine intervention, and then hit one of the cymbals with the force of a man who has nothing left to lose. Ting! Honestly, it was beautiful. But of course, the second I started tapping out a rhythm that sounded suspiciously like anxiety on acid, I heard a window slam open. Across the courtyard, a woman in her 60s leaned out in a full leopard print robe, curlers in her hair, holding a mug that probably said something aggressive, like Boss Witch. "Not this again, Jakob!" she screamed. "Again! Lady, I've never even owned a tambourine." But something in me snapped, in a good way. I stared her in the eye and hit that bass drum like it owed me child support. Boom! She slammed the window. I won. Instant serotonin. 3 hours later, I was still out there, yelling, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hitting random things like I was summoning ghosts. I was sweating, slightly dizzy, and experiencing what can only be described as a spiritual awakening via punk Barbie percussion. I filmed a short video for my Instagram story. Captioned it, "New me. Don't talk to me unless you're in a band." It got 14 likes, one from my ex. I took that as divine confirmation. At some point, I collapsed in the IKEA chair with a cracked drumstick and this stupid grin on my face. I felt good, stupid, loud, annoying, but good. Alive, maybe? Or maybe I just needed water. I pulled out my sketchbook, drew a logo for the band I had just invented, Schnitzel Dream, a schnitzel with sunglasses and electric guitars for arms. It made perfect sense. That night, as the city hummed around me, I looked at my glitter-drenched drums and thought, you know what? Maybe this is who I am now. Not lost, not stuck, just playing the wrong instrument until it sounds right. So yeah, that's how I accidentally became a balcony drummer with a glitter kit and a band called Schnitzel Dream. If you want to know what happens next, drop your ideas. Do I start a band? Get arrested? Fall in love with a girl who plays accordion in the U-Bahn? You decide. Until then, I'll be here. Probably drumming, probably shirtless, probably annoying someone's grandma. Don't forget to subscribe. I mean, how else will you know if I survive this phase?